how's it going everyone? My name is Pherem, and today I'm going to show you a simple little trick that you can do to back up your LSPDFR files or just any files in general that you're using in your GTA 5 main game directory. This is really easy to do. Normally this is a mod remover, but I'm going to show you how you can use this to back up your files and keep them somewhere safe. That way you don't have to maybe you know, if you're doing a fresh install and you want to use these same files, you can have these ready to go. You can just drop them right back into your main game directory. That said, we'll go and get started here. We're going to be downloading the GTA 5 mod remover tool, Gang 1.1. Thank you for your time and creativity in the GTA 5 community. We'll go and get started here. Go and click the green download tab. All links will be provided down in the description. Go and click it again. We're gonna let this download and then we'll head back out to the desktop. Okay, so here we're back to the desktop. First thing you do here is bring up our main game directory. I'll be using the Steam version for this. In order to get your main game directory, you're going to go to your file explorer. And depending on what drive you have your GTA installed on, most of you most likely have yours on your C drive. You're going to open up our drive. Next, we're going to go to program files times 86. For that, we're going to go to Steam. Then we're going to go to Steam app, common GTA 5. So it's going to be Steam apps, common, program files times 86, Steam apps, common, GTA 5. In a different directory, so just give me a second here. All right, so here's our main game directory right here. I'm going to close this. All right, let's go ahead and grab our download. We're going to drag this out to our desktop. We can go ahead and close this. Go ahead and open up the WinRAR. We're going to go ahead and take our GTA mod remover. We're going to drag it out here to our desktop. Go ahead and close out of this and delete that. All right, we're going to double click on this. Now, normally it's going to ask you, since mine's already been set up, it's going to ask you to just find your pathway. So you just find it where you just click through the corresponding buttons and then it will link up your pathway. It's always going to be whatever you have whatever GTA 5 you're running. But if you look right here, so mine's already listed all right here. So basically what this does is it takes everything that's not GTA 5 and it puts it over here. Everything in green is all your folder stuff like my ELS and so on, and then everything is red is all my separate files that are not in a folder. So normally what you could do is you would, if you wanted to say you just wanted to clean this out completely, you would just hit delete all files and it'll take everything out of here. All you'll have left in here is just your GTA. But what I like to do here is what I personally like to do here to put all my files in a separate folder. I'll go right here where it says move all files and folders to the whitelist. You'll click this. What's going to happen here is it's going to clear out this whole entire directory except for your GTA 5 game. There you go. Now as you can see here, we don't have anything in here except for our GTA 5. This takes out all my stuff, all my mods, plugins, my reshade, all that stuff. What you do here is you go ahead and click OK. And the trick is here is what you want to do is you go back up here and you click common. As you can see here, it made the folder right here. Now what we want to do is we want to keep all this stuff. Okay. The first thing we want to do here is we're going to rename this folder. We're going to go ahead here. We're going to go rename. And you can rename this whatever you'd like. I'm just going to call this my LSPDFR like so. Because anytime you make a new folder for the whitelist, the name is always going to be GTA 5 mods whitelist. So as long as you change the name, it won't override it. The next thing we need to do here is we need to put our files back in here, but we want to make sure that we keep these files so that way we have them if we ever need them in the future. What we're going to do here is we're simply going to go back here to our file explorer. We're going to start a new tab. We're just going to bring back up our GTA 5 main game directory. I'm going to move this over here. Now, normally what you could do if you're just doing like some testing, you could simply just take these files and drag them back over in here and we'll be back into your main game directory within seconds. For us, since we want to keep these backed up, we're simply going to highlight and hold down left control, go to select A for all, then we're going to right click, going to copy, and then we're going to go back over here to our directory and we're going to right click again and we're going to click paste. Depending on how much you have installed and how good your internet is, will depend on how long this takes. Mine usually only takes about a couple to 5 minutes. I have quite a bit of stuff installed in my game, but we're going to go ahead and pause the tutorial and I will see y'all in about 5 minutes and I'll show you how to set up the rest of the stuff. All right, so we successfully transferred everything back over. Mine took about 3 minutes from the time I paused the tutorial. As you can see here, all our files are put back over here to our main game directory. If we go back over here, as you can see here, we still have our files backed up right here. And you can even, if you want to, you can even sort this out too. If you want to only back up, say, just your folders themselves or just the like DLL or XML or whatever files that you have installed, you can also do that. I would always recommend, unless you really want to totally clean out your directory without any mods, then you can go ahead and use the delete all files. Other than that, I only use this one right here where it says just back up the folders and files to the whitelist. This is mainly really good for, especially if you want to test out like new graphics or if you want to do a fresh rebuild, but you don't want to try to download all your plugins again, and you know the plugins that have been working with, you know, forever, like for example, you know, Bajojo's plugins and grammar police and stuff like that. You don't want to make a bunch of big changes. You can simply just back up those folders and, you know, and keep them, you know, keep them somewhere safe. That way you always have your files and folders and all that ready to go to put back into your GTA 5 directory if you're doing like a fresh build or something like that. Well, hopefully this trick helped you out, and hopefully it'll help you save some time when backing up some of your files and folders. That said, we're going to go ahead and bring the tutorial to an end. This video helped you out. Don't forget to drop me a like, and don't forget to leave a comment down below, and I will see you all in the next LSPDFR tutorial / GTA 5 tutorial. Have a great night.